Ford has had a stellar run. He starred in more than 50 films over 50 years, grossing more than an eye-watering $9 billion. From Blade Runner to Star Wars, he's played iconic roles like Han Solo.
You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon? Should I have?
And Indiana Jones, a role he's had for 42 years, beginning, of course, with Raiders of the Lost Ark in 1981. Four sequels followed over the next 4 decades.
Get back!
Now, in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, he's picking up the trail of an ancient mystery. And it promises to bring the adventure series to a thrilling end.
What are you doing here? Hang on!
I love that music. Joining us now from LA, please welcome Harrison Ford and director James Mangold.
Pleasure.
Harrison, I grew up with you as Indy. Can you describe your last moment on set for me, playing this character? What was going on? What were you feeling when it finally wrapped?
That I had lived through another unanticipated act of God's generosity, that I got a chance to play this character one more time in a really good script. And it was a joy. It was a joy for me. It was a joy for me to make the film. It was a particular joy for me to finish the film. And still be breathing. So, yeah, I mean, it was a pure joy. It was something I had always wanted to do. I'd always wanted to tell the story more towards the end of his life.
Well, we are happy you're still here too. James, it must be pretty special for you to be on this journey with your mate.
I mean, it is. It's really hard for me as I do press on this movie and to quantify, you know, everything's about, oh, the blockbuster or the da-da-da or the summer picture, da-da. But the experience for me was utterly personal. It's like climbing a mountain with friends. And the fact is, it's like when you get to the top of a big mountain, you don't cry, you are so happy. You did it. To work with Harrison, it's such a lucky experience to be surrounded by so much talent and wisdom and energy. And to have it be a really positive experience was the real reward.
Right, well, let's make James feel a bit awkward now. Harrison, how would you describe working with Jim?
When Stephen opened up the opportunity for another director, I immediately thought of Jim and the kind of movies that he has made in the past. His filmmaking style, his openness, and his warmth. I wanted to work with him again, and this seemed a beautiful opportunity to do that, if he was interested.
So I take it, Jim, you were interested?
I was conditionally interested. I just wanted more time. Honestly, the only thing I wanted from them was there was some kind of mandate to have the movie by a certain date, and I just felt realistic, especially having such affection for my friend. I didn't want it to be a rush. Too often, movies these days are made to fulfill a date, as opposed to a date fulfilling a movie that's ready to be released. So I just didn't want to be doing something that would be so important to me and also feel like I was doing it in a race. You know what I'm saying?
We do. Harrison and James, what a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Be well.
I could listen to him all day, even just his voice. I do feel like he's part of my DNA and that I kind of grew up with him. Hey, the interesting thing about this film, which does open next week, is the first kind of 20 minutes of Dial of Destiny, we go right back in time. So we dial back time and we spend about 20 minutes with Harrison 30, 40 years earlier, and they use de-aging, like CGI. And you'd be quite interested in this, actually, Mark. They have a Sorry, no. I just meant it's technology you'll find.
What, do we have some here? Or
Yeah, let's see if we can... Oh, no.
I think we need some stronger technology. Turn the dial up a bit.
Have we got some Vaseline for the lens?
That's
No.
still not
Okay,
working. But
sorry.
seriously, can you be de-aged, just like CGI'd younger on screen?
You are spending 20 minutes with Indiana Jones way back in the Raiders days. That's how much they de-aged Harrison, and then we spend the rest of it with
Sorry,
older.
lovely or not, you can't be an action hero at age 80.
You can do anything at the age of 80. Look at you, and look what you're doing at your age. Anyway.
Mark is only 42. He just looks terrible.
You're a very handsome
nice.
man.
Yes. Maybe he found me in a tomb.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, as I said, hits cinemas next Thursday, the 29th of June.